In this quick video, I'll show you and explain to you how to add $1 million per year minimum to your roofing business in a few easy steps. And just to show you what I say is kind of legit and it's proven to work, it's this. You can pause the video. Here you can go. You can pause the video. 7K invoices, 7K invoices, 14 grand leads sold, 65 leads for $887 spent, all that jazz, literally everything. So let's start. First, we need to understand how dollars are generated in the business. And there are really three types of money making models. First one is referrals, second is cold audience, third is follow ups. Referrals, existing customers who refer business to the other people, aka your business. Cold audience, new people that don't know your business and don't even know you exist. Follow ups, people that are in the process to potentially become customers. So without further ado, let's start first with referrals. These are customers that you already provided good work for, and the quality of the people / leads you'll get from them is extra high because they can see their end result and make their own judgment, and they know you're trustworthy. So the biggest reason why you're not making a lot of money from referrals or not getting as much as you'd like is you're not calling and checking in on them. I personally analyzed over 70, 80, 100 roofing businesses accounts. Doesn't matter if it's social media, if it's just literally brute or organic, like from referrals, word of mouth, stuff like that. Literally all those accounts, analyzed a lot of them, and literally the number one reason why people who rely only on referrals are not getting a lot from them, and really they're not getting a lot of business from existing customers, is because of this simple reason. They're not calling them. Literally. I know you put on a roof, your job is kind of done, but if you want more money from those guys, you just need to call and ask. I cannot give you an entire script, but literally in a nutshell, it's like you call up a customer like once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, once a month, whatever. Uh, and you're like, oh, do you like the roof that we put on? How's it holding up? Oh, it's great, yada, yada, yada. Do you know someone similar that we can help out as we helped out with your situation with your roof? If they say no, you call back in 3 weeks again or in next month. Doesn't matter. You just call. And literally by doing that, you'll triple your referral volume, literally. Second is you deliver a bad product. If you really deliver trash roofs, you use cheapest shingles possible, and your crew is unskilled, all that leads to something like this on the picture after like 3 years, then yeah, why would someone refer a friend to you if you deliver a bad product? Doesn't make sense. And third, your communication with leads is not the best. If you talk to a prospect like you're talking to a friend from high school, or if you're showing up to the appointment in flip flops and tank top, chances are you're not closing that appointment. That's the first thing. And the second thing, even if you close them, literally just what the hell? Like, why would someone refer a business to you if you don't even look like a business owner? That's the first thing. And the second thing, it kind of gives that I don't want to talk to this guy vibe. The second bracket is cold audience. These are the leads that don't know your business and don't even know you exist. And there are really four channels to attract cold leads and really to get cold leads for roofing specifically: Google, Facebook, and Instagram. Ads or organic, doesn't really matter. TikTok, ads or organic, but for TikTok, I'd put more focus on organic. And fourth, cold calling. Yeah, yard signs are there, flyers are there, but please, like we are in 2026, that stuff can work. We we analyze a lot of pulling a few millions a year with just yard signs, but there was a cap, and then slowly year by year the revenue was tanking. That's when they started working with us. And if you really want to work with us to build out all these channels, literally give you done for you everything, you can book a call below. There will be a link, and that's it. Now back to the topic. And in this video, we'll primarily talk about like Facebook and TikTok and really Google cold calling. I mean, all of them could be a separate video, like 1 hour video, but I'll try to keep it short and simple. So yeah, let's dive into it. Benefits of utilizing cold traffic in your acquisition system are: you make most amount of money from them if done correctly. Literally, for example, this was in Facebook Ads Manager for one of our clients from West Indiana. As you can see, LaGrange County, how Goshen, Indiana, literally, there's a pool of 628,000 people. Now, not all of them will become buyers, of course. And industry standard is around 3 to 6, 7%. And literally, just to confirm that, just so you know, what percentage of buyers for roof replacements are per area. Industry standard metric indicates that roughly 3 to 5% of existing residential roofs are replaced annually. So 3% of 628,000, it's 18,000 roofs. Insane. And let's say you just serve 0.5% of 18,000. That's like 94 roofs. 94 roofs times, let's be pessimistic. Let's say those are small roofs, like 30 squares. Like that's 12 grand. It's boom, 1 million added. Thanks for watching this video. But there's more to come. And industry standard metrics, if you use that, if we were not that pessimistic, let's say we just capture 3% of that market of active buyers. It's like 565 roofs. 565 times 12,000. That's 6.2 mil. You generated 1 million. On average, 6 mil. Crazy. And just imagine the referral amount from 565 people. Let's say you're not calling on them. You're not doing anything. Let's say only 10% refers your business to someone. That's like 56 extra leads. Acquisition cost 0. Everything is awesome. And the second thing, let's say close 30 of them. 30 times, let's say 10 grand each. $300,000 generated out of thin air. And it's infinitely scalable, literally. Just to show you an example, this is a budget for like inside a Facebook Ads Manager. You can literally put $100,000 per day or 20. Both serve the same purpose: eyeballs, leads, appointments, money in your bank account. And this is literally how it works. More money spent equals more eyeballs equals more leads equals more dollars in your pocket. And it's predictable. Everything is a matter of metrics and equation. Literally, doesn't matter if some people work with us mainly for like Facebook ads, Google, or if it's just reviewing their acquisition system and improving it. They don't want to run any ads or whatever. They just focus on kind of offline methods. We give them a sheet, tracking sheets. They fill it out, or usually they submit the form, and this is automatically added to a sheet that we have access to. And these W's represent the weeks. And you can see calls, pickup, disqualified, pitches, pitched, meaning pitched for the appointment. Would you like to book an appointment? Yes, that's approved pitch. Appointment set, no clue ratio. For example, if the leads come from Google or Facebook, sometimes people, they forget that they opted in. So we track even that, so we know what to fix to get less people like that. Appointments, literally everything is tracked. And then that converts and that follows the second sheet, which is sales and show up rate analysis. Literally, how many appointments taken, how many canceled, cancellation ratio, show up rate from 10 people, how many show up. If it's 7, it's 70%. Offers or offer percentage, how many people you pitched on the appointment where you pitched them, like, hey, your brand new roof will be 10 grand with lifetime warranty, whatever. And follow-up appointments, follow-up percentage, how many of, let's say you get a pool of 10 appointments, 10 showed up, 10 people, how many of them need follow-up? Like, you couldn't overcome the objection. Oh, shoot me a text in like 6 weeks, whatever. Cash collected, contract value. Cash collected and contract value, two different things. But in this example, the client was having an insane week, so there were PIFs. And how many lead financing ratio ad spend. For example, for this client, their total ROAS means return on ad spend, basically ROI. It's 97x. So they spend for every dollar they spend on Facebook, they get $97 back, which is insane. And the total is 108. And you can see even here, there are no giant fluctuations. Literally. It's like a stock market. Tesla cannot go to $3 overnight unless World War III is happening or something extreme like that. So this is for example, Facebook ads example, any kind of ads. And here we have a grand total. So this cannot fluctuate. You cannot go from 15 appointments per week, let's say, to like 2. Something drastically needs to change, like extreme. Even if it dips to 2, it cannot dip within a week or 2 weeks. it's like a month or two process, but you'll see the amount of appointments and your metrics kind of tanking slowly. And when you track it, like our clients, and we track it for them, then we know what to fix before the shit hits the hay. Next thing is most people don't know how to do it the right way. This is extremely funny and extremely real and shows reality of marketing for roofing businesses. I'll just show you an example. We typed in roof replacement Austin, Texas, 27 results, 27 active ads. You can see multiple guys here, and even more if you scroll. And then we just changed one thing. We had impression by date, basically when was the ad first seen, and we typed in between 1st December and December 7th. Why? Because if someone is actively running something, aka the ad, for like 2-3 months, it's making the ROI, it's making the money, it's profitable. Otherwise, nobody would spend that amount of time and money just to advertise. And basically, this is not even 2 results, this is 1 because this is the same company. So this literally shows you that 97% of people in roofing industry don't know how to do it. That could be our advantage. And if you need help with that, like I said, there's a link down below. And the next thing is really which one is the best? All of them, because they solve you the same problem. You can have insane cold calling team. We trained and helped companies who were doing cold calling. Literally, their acquisition went through the roof. So doesn't make sense if it's cold calling, it's not profitable, or if it's Facebook ads, it's not profitable, or Google, whatever. Same time, we ran ads for contractors and really roofing businesses, and specifically for Facebook, and analyzed the kind of offline methods of acquisition. Literally everything. Everything works if you know how to do it. Doesn't matter what kind of channel it is. And my personal best is Facebook and Instagram ads. Literally, I showed you the kind of core concepts of cold audience, but here I'll show you a little bit more in depth for IG and Facebook, of why I think they're best. Because you bombard and laser target leads that you want. Literally, we have a detailed targeting option. You don't need to know this, but literally in Facebook there's an option to target people based on interests, demographics, behaviors, and literally, what is detailed targeting? Detailed targeting in Meta Ads is an audience refinement tool with the ad set level. Ad set level is just structure of the campaign that allows the advertisers to target users based on specific demographics, interests, and behaviors. So if someone is interested in roofing and liked few roofing pages, or is typing into his Facebook like, oh, contractor near me, or just typing in contractor and just going through the accounts, likelihood of them needing a new roof is extremely high. And you can laser target them by age, literally no limit, and by gender. And you can filter them out with a click of a button, literally. For example, this is the Facebook ad form that we prepared for one of our clients. Literally, for all our clients that got onboarded, we give them a custom-built AI tool, we can call it, that automatically disqualifies all the tire kickers, dead ends, price shoppers, literally everyone. Because what's the point of dealing with those people? They are not making you money, literally, end of story. But let's say someone replies to this question, no, they're not becoming a lead. They'll waste your time, or they're too far. Or when they're looking to get started, ASAP soon, just researching for now, the person that clicks on just researching for now, they're getting disqualified. Because from Facebook, you're paying for the ad spend. You need the ROI quick. You're not settling for guys who are in researching mode. And usually those guys in researching mode don't have a big issue on their roofs. That's why they're just researching. If they had really a problem, they'd click ASAP or soon. And this is the crucial question. I suggest if you're currently running your ads, you can do this. This question hits magically. Our projects begin at 6,500 basically. Are you prepared to invest at that level if it's the right fit? If they say no, they either usually are just, they have a mental barrier of, hey, I'm not spending that much for a roof, or they physically don't have it. In both cases, we're running ads. We need money quick, back into the ad spend so you can make more money. All the people are on social media, people who are in Google, they're already hunting for the cheapest guy and in analysis paralysis mode, literally. Because what's the thought process of a person going and Googling roofer near me? They'll literally open up a few pages, they'll call them, schedule 4 or 5 appointments, and literally just wait out on all those appointments to pass, and then figure out which guy is the cheapest, or in reality, which guy has the best sales skills to convert them, basically. And with IG and Facebook, you just show up on their phone and they submit the info. Not complicated at all. And now the last thing is follow ups. Follow ups, these are the leads that are in process of paying you, but either hesitate or not sure of paying you. Realize that there's possibly 4 to 40 jobs per month that are left and not following up people. I've seen this time and time again. People are either lazy or I don't know what they're doing. They're leaving money for other roofing companies that are willing to follow up. And I'll show you a quick equation. Let's say you have 30 appointments per month, 5 cancel, 25 guys show up, 10 close. That's 20 people per month that you can make money from. Now you're probably thinking, no, it's 15. Just because someone canceled because they have doctor's appointment that day, or if they're like, oh, I need more time, yada, 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 that's due to your sales skills. That's it. Nothing else. So you can keep following up with them because they need it. They need to replace their roof. So yeah. And let's say you're closing at terrible 20% of the jobs. That's 4 deals closed. 4 times, let's say this is an average for your area. 15 grand, that's 60 grand per month extra, and annually $720,000. But this is with trash metrics. If you're closing at 50%, literally nearly triple this amount. And the biggest reason why you're not making a lot of money from follow-ups is you give up too early. Just to give an example, we asked Google how many times top roofing companies follow up with a lead. Top performing roofing companies typically follow up with the lead 5 to 8 times to book an inspection or close a job, which often takes 2 to 3 weeks. I don't understand this concept of like people have the guy that either needs to really think about it, or he's not a decision maker, but he likes the idea, or doesn't have the money in that moment, and you're basically maybe following up for once and that's it. Why? Constantly follow up with people. When I say that, I actually mean it. Do not bombard them at 2 a.m., but you get what I'm saying. Just because someone right now is not in a position to make a decision, yes or no, doesn't mean you stop talking to them. Because over time, you increase trust because in their mind, it's like, oh, if this guy is calling me weekly for past 8 weeks and he cares about replacing my roof, which in the first place, you should actually care helping people out and then make the money. He probably cares. And yes, I have a few more appointments, but like, I'll go to that guy. Like, he's trustworthy. He actually cares. He wants to help me out, literally. And second thing, you're pushy. Now, this little bit contradicting to what I said here, but yes, you are pushy. What does that mean? That means you're bombarding their phone. If a lead said, "Hey, I need a week to think about it," you couldn't overcome the objection. It's classic smoke screen objection, but let's say you can. You're not calling them every day. In that span of a week, literally span of 7 days, you'll maybe call them once or twice. Even though they said, give me 7 days, you really care more. That's why you're kind of breaking the boundaries. So you're not going to call after 3 days of the appointment and be like, oh, did you think about it? No. Because that triggers insane sales resistance. That's the first thing. The second thing kind of shows off as desperate, but that's a story for another video. And really the third thing is you, in the follow-up process, you should be always calling up with some value. Or the second thing, what you can do is literally just don't even need to call them, you just text them. Text them information, text them helpful resources of people who are in similar position as them, and you help them overcome that, stuff like that, helpful resources. And third, you settle for a no in the moment. Just because someone right now doesn't have 10 grand doesn't mean, and you've been on a roof, so you know it's a big deal. Either there are holes, or if it's storm damage, or the shingles are coming off, the nails are coming out. Literally, you know they had the issue. Just because someone right now doesn't have 10 grand doesn't mean you stop following up with them. Next month, they could sell the car and have 30 grand extra, for example. Stuff like that. Or if someone is unsure, you don't really know what to do, and they're like, I don't know, I've been burned before, yada, yada, yada. You basically just follow up with them again. I mean, you constantly do that, but in a soft way. And you check back on them. Not like, hey, you have money right now? Not in that sense. You have to soften it up, but you get what I'm saying. And fourth, you trigger a lot of sales resistance and don't know how to do it. If you have issues with this, where you don't know, maybe you don't even know that you're triggering sales resistance, or don't know how to prevent it. Sales resistance is basically, for example, first thing that comes to your mind when a guy calls you and says, "Hey, this is a cold call. Will you be mad if this is a call?" or something like that, or "Hey, this is John from XYZ Insurance, and you already have the insurance taken care of." You probably know what it is, a cold call, or salesy call, if you want to call it in that way. But basically, you should be much softer and much more empathetic, but not because you want to act, but because you actually care. I mean, you should. And that's it for this video. If you need some help really building out all of these three mechanisms and really improving your acquisition system so you can add a bare minimum of 1 million per year to your roofing business and get results like this, you can click the button below, schedule a call with us, and see if we can possibly help out. Other than that, hit the like button and subscribe.